begun. Last week, 2 million of your fellow Americans marched in Washington, D.C.
The government has become the problem. It has entwined itself, it has become hugely large, it has become all-encompassing, and its final step is now to crush all resistance in the people so that there can be no pushback. And they've done so now by demonizing other American citizens who have had the temerity, who have had the audacity, who had, frankly, the guts to stand up, point at the emperor, and say, "You don't have any clothes on."
And I submit to the African American community, we're playing with fire. Our leadership is totally corrupt. But then in the cases where they're not corrupt, they're inept. And in the cases where they're not inept, they're unconcerned. And I'm telling you, we need to call some accountability and responsibility from our leadership. Otherwise, we're going to be destroyed. We're headed for a political Jonestown.
Let me tell you what's going on. Last year, people gave up their principles for their pigmentation. It's not about this. It's about America.
I'm convinced that we have to take back the language in this country, or we're not going to take back this country. Too many information networks around. I don't call them like media anymore because I don't know when it happened, but one day they all woke up on television and radio and decided that they had fallen in love with the Obama administration and with him himself. And there has not been a decent amount of coverage since that man got the nomination.
The unsettling truth is that we have not been paying attention as we should. We have not been aware of what's going on in our nation for too long. There has been a gradual creeping move away from the founding principles into an area that has misrepresented the intent of the Declaration of Independence and the intent of the Constitution of the United States.
Do you really believe it? Do you really believe we're losing our rights? Do you really believe as Americans our freedoms are being usurped? Do you believe it? Well, if you believe that, then are you willing to leave your house to do something about it?
We cannot live in a country where the government sits around and tries to engineer and design results and outcomes. Every time they try to do that, everyone has a right to own a home. How does that end up? Everyone has a right to health care. How does that end up? The Constitution says promote the general welfare, not provide welfare. It is about setting conditions